What's up, guys? Welcome back, and thanks as always for hanging out with me. Today, I decided to do a one brand makeup tutorial. I want to start doing these from time to time. Today's look is going to be all Charlotte Tilbury. For some reason lately, I've just been hooked on her products, been loving them, so I decided to start with this. I realize this is a higher end brand with more pricey products, so I would love to do this with more affordable brands. I just need your requests for what brands you want to see. If you want to see drugstore, anything, if you want to keep seeing high end, if you want to see more affordable stuff, I want your suggestions. I'm going to walk you through how to achieve this look as well as why I like each of these products. So let's just jump right into it. So for this look, I'm starting out with the face using one of my favorite products, I think, of all time. This is the Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. I use the number 5 and number 6. 5 if I'm a little more pale, 6 if I'm a little more tan. This is the number 6. And this just has like a giant doe foot applicator, so it's easy to just put dots all over your face and then start to blend it out. So I'm not actually quite as tan as I thought, so I put dots of number 5 in the center of my face, and I have the number 6 around the perimeter where I tend to be darker anyway. So with my beauty blender, I'm just gonna go in and start blending this out. So very sheer formula. And one thing I really wanna get everyone used to is doing a smoky eye with a more sheer base. You don't have to go full cover on the face if you're doing a smoky eye necessarily. You can if you want to, but I see all the time these really amazing makeup artists who do a lot of editorial work, and their models, they have like this really sheer glowing base, but they still have a smoky eye on. So you definitely can do something more sheer on the face and something heavier on the eyes. They are not mutually exclusive. Anyway, moving on, I'm gonna go into concealer. So this is another product that I've been hooked on. I've just been using it nonstop. It's called the Magic Away Full Cover Concealer. I got my hands on this not long ago, maybe a couple months ago. But it has like a little sponge tip and you have to click it up. This is the number 6. Sometimes I use 7 too, but 6 is a little bit lighter. Make sure I get that product on there. And because it's a sponge tip, it's easy to just dab that under your eyes, into my laugh lines, just this general triangular area under my eyes. And just down the center of my forehead. And that's the thing with using a more sheer foundation. You can always go in with a concealer to target any problem areas. So now I'm using the pointy tip on the beauty blender. And by now you must have noticed these talons. I'm going through a girly phase. It's not gonna last. But I'm enjoying it. I think they look nice. This concealer, the reason I love it is because it is a full cover concealer, but it doesn't perform like a full, like it doesn't wear like a full cover concealer. It just feels very, very lightweight. It doesn't have that uncomfortable matte finish that some full cover concealers do. It's still very, very lightweight, but covers really well. So see, even though it's a sheer base, the concealer just kind of pulled it all together and just covered any problem areas. All right, next up, I'm gonna go into a little bit of contour. Now this is something that I like to use in the summertime. It comes in a variety of colors. One is good for like a blush, one is good for highlight. This one I like to use as a contour with or without any other makeup on. This is a kind of stick. It's called the Beach Stick, Lip to Cheek Dewy Color Pop. This one is, like I said, that bronzy color that's good for contouring. But again, you don't necessarily have to wear it over makeup. You could just use only the sticks. Like if you're going on vacation, take 3 colors, a contour color, a cheek color, and a highlight color, and you're set for the whole vacation. But for now, I'm gonna use this, it's called Ibiza, and I'm going to go into my contour areas. And with the weight gain, I am back to contouring the jowls. It's like one of the first things that shows up on me when I put weight on. It's all of this. It's unfortunate. And next up, I'm gonna go into blush. This is one of my favorite Charlotte products, is the Cheek to Chic. I always have trouble saying that, Cheek to Chic. It's all of her blushes have the outer ring and then the inner ring. So you swirl them together and it just turns into a really gorgeous color. And this color that I'm using is called Ecstasy. This one is a little more pink, but because the eye color is all, you know, gray, black, that tone, I have no problem, you know, going a little heavier with the blush. Now for the highlight, I'm gonna show something that I actually never shared, but I thought it was really cute. This is the Bar of Gold palette. It's cool because it actually looks like bars of gold in here. So you have a variety of three. One is like a pale white gold, then the pink, and the more golden bronze. So I think what I'm gonna do is actually mix these two. You know, your girl does not do pink highlights. Go right into the high points of my cheeks. Really perfect formula for her highlight. No chunky glitter. It's just like a nice glowy sheen. I can't believe I forgot this step. I should have done it 2 steps ago, but I'm gonna do it anyway because it's one of my favorite. This is why I did Charlotte Tilbury. I have so many favorites within her line. If you've been with me for a while, you know that the Airbrush Flawless filter is probably the best powder I've ever used, my favorite. This is the number 2 medium, and I'm gonna just apply this to my under eyes. The effect this powder has is actual magic. It's just perfect. So that does it for the base. Like I said, really sheer, but we still, you know, pumped it up with a concealer and some contour and that highlight. Now we're gonna move on to the eyes. So if you're familiar with Charlotte's eyeshadow quads, they all have sort of a persona. The one that I'm using is called the Rock Chick. Pretty much all just gray silver tones, but I'm gonna amp it up with a little bit of liner. I'm gonna grab a blending brush, and I'm gonna go into this color right here. So with this, I'm just gonna work it into the crease. It's a pretty soft color, so once it blends out, it'll be a nice transition. Transition shades don't necessarily have to be neutral shades, even though this is kind of neutral. Make sure I'm blending that up toward the brow bone. Again, just windshield wiper back and forth in the crease, and then start to do these small circular motions to blend it out. And with that same shade, I'm actually just gonna go into my bottom lash line too, and just build that color all along from the inner corner to the outer corner. Now I'm gonna go into this darker gray shade here, and I'm just gonna work this toward the outer part of my crease and my lid. I'm just gonna gently place that color, and then with that original brush, just blend it out. And no need to, again, put down a base here because we're just gonna go over it with other colors. So whatever, let's just move on to that black liner. This is called Rock and Kohl. It's called Bedroom Black, the color. It's a nice classic black, and it smudges and blends really, really nicely. So I'm gonna go in directly into my lash line, create kind of a little bit of a winged shape, and then with my finger, I'm gonna go in and just start blending it out. So adding a little bit of liner and then blending out. So just continue doing this over and over until you have the desired amount of black. I'm just gonna add a little more right there, and then start smudging it toward the center. Like I said, this color, or this pencil, smudges really well. Adding a little more. So this is kind of what I meant with that more edgy, grungy, you know, smoky look. So before I smoke out the other side, I'm actually just gonna finish up what's going on this side. So with my finger, same finger, I'm gonna take this color right here. This is what I love about these quads. They almost all have this one color that has this really unique formula. I wouldn't call it glitter, I wouldn't call it shimmer. It's just kind of something in between. So I'm gonna take this and just press it into my lid. And this is just gonna basically pull everything together. So just like with any other color, I put the most of it, the concentrated part of it, in the center closest to my lash line. And as I get up closer to my brow bone, I start to blend it a little bit more. So again, messy, 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 messy. And then smudge. So if you're gonna do this look, some people like a little more smoky, some people like a little less. So you go as far as you want to. You don't just necessarily have to put down as much as I'm putting down, or you can put down more if you wanted to. So now again, I'm gonna go into that silver shade and then just press it into the center of my lid and then start to blend it out. Always left, right, and up. So you see this like formula, I don't even know what it is, but it just kind of pulls everything together really nicely. It has a glitter element to it, but it doesn't feel like glitter. So I don't actually think I want to add anything else to the bottom lash line. What I do want to do is take the pencil and line the inner rim of my top lash line as well as my waterline. Lightly, I'm not going to go too heavy. All right, moving on to the lashes. I love this mascara. It is one of my favorites. This is the Legendary Lashes Volume 2. You can already tell from the brush. You can tell from the brush that this is a bomb mascara. So I'm just gonna work that into my lashes. I mean, instantly, I just get so much volume. Oof. That's nice. I can tell the minute, without even trying a mascara, just by looking at the wand, if it's gonna be good. Now I'm gonna move on to the brows with Legendary Brows. This is another great product because the wand is so tiny. It really lets me get in there and both groom and fill in my brows. Is there a color on this one? Oh, this is so small. Oh my God, this is the smallest writing. Does that say Kappa? Cara, it's Cara, I think. This is the smallest writing I've ever seen on a product. So I'm just gonna start pushing my brows up, and with the tip, if I have some bald spots, just gonna fill them in. All right, finally, we're moving on to the final step, the lips. I'm gonna use one of Charlotte's lipsticks, and this is kind of a special one because it started out as a liner only, but I think due to popular demand, she turned it into a lipstick. This is called Pillow Talk. So with this, I'm just gonna press it into my lips, really kind of blotting it into my lips. And using whatever clean finger I have left. I'm just kind of gonna smudge that out. It's a good classic color, and if you have the liner, you're gonna love the lipstick. So that's it for this look, this one brand, Charlotte Tilbury only makeup look. Like I said, I know this is a more high-end brand, so please, please give me your suggestions down below. Tell me your favorite brands that you want me to do a one brand makeup tutorial with. I hope you guys liked this look. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.